Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Are you ready to survive No More Room in Hell 2 together? If you enjoy the adventure, don't forget to like and subscribe. Maybe consider dropping a comment to share any of your thoughts. Thanks as always, and let's get into it.
Hey guys, welcome back to No More Room in Hell 2. It is update day 0.3.1. I'm just going to call it Loadout Update from now on, so I don't have to keep reading those numbers off. If you're in an absolute rush, here's the Barch roadmap, and thanks for watching. Catch you next time. If you're still here, I appreciate you. There is actually quite a few extra little goodies that we weren't expecting. We do like our meat and potatoes around here, so we were looking for credits, loadouts, private lobby plus, infection changes. Infection is becoming a little more dangerous. We're going to have a higher chance to be infected through loadouts and in-game credits. We'll be able to customize the way that we enter the match. And private lobbies will have a little more control over their settings in terms of difficulty and I think HUD display and other things. We'll get into details later. The one I'm most excited about is loadouts, giving us a little bit of progression to kind of work through. A little more options in terms of how we play and get into the matches early. I found it looking through this that there's some account level requirements, some of which I am not high enough level for. There's character level requirements and nightmare prestige level requirements. They kind of go into saying that once an item is unlocked, your character will have it forever as long as it didn't have a character level requirement. But since nightmare levels and account levels never go away, that's kind of just saying nothing. That's okay. We have a pretty big list of items that are available to us, including the Model 13 handgun, the DT11 shotgun. It's just a double barrel, and the Magnum. A couple tier 2 melee weapons, just kind of a slight bump up over that starting pipe. Proximity IEDs, pipe bombs, M67 frags, bandages, medkits, phalanx pills, mass casualty kits, revive, syringe, and gene therapy. A whole bunch of ammo crates, nailers, ranger boots, body armor, satchel, which is a new kind of one of those light items, passive items, plus radios, work lights, and batteries. So credits are basically what you spend to get your loadout items. Credits are kind of an account-wide currency. You gain them basically at the same rate as account EXP for completing objectives, points of interest. They mention this will be the in-game currency for customization, so maybe kind of future plans. And they remind us that this is going to only be for or earned in-game. You're not going to be able to buy these credits. They show us a quick private lobbies plus image here where you can select your difficulty and also whether or not your dynamic group up is enabled for the group or not. This is kind of just their start of private lobbies plus with more to come. They kind of beefed up character medals. I don't exactly personally see this as much of a change, but more a highlight of kind of a system that was already there. Just kind of tracking how you're doing with your extractions, your supplies collected, your objectives completed, and your revives of other players. Kind of gives you a bronze, silver, gold tier, maybe even beyond. It's just kind of like a fun little way of looking at your past games and how your responder's doing. So there's been an infection update. On top of the previous minigame, if your health is below 50%, you now have a chance of being infected on every zombie attack. The lower your health, the worse your odds. They give us a quick reminder what the previous infection system was and remind us that it's still in place. The lower your stamina, the shorter the time you have to like kind of wrestle that zombie off you when they're trying to bite you. If you're below 15%, and I didn't know this, if you're below 15%, it's an insta-bite. I knew if you were 0, so now 2 ways to be infected. Probably keep an eye out for those pills if you're worried about being below 50% and taking a nick. They introduced the MP5 submachine gun, a gun from the original No More Room in Hell game. Their first submachine gun in No More Room in Hell 2. It has a built-in flashlight. All weapon lights do not use in-game batteries. And this uses 9mm ammo. As far as I could tell, it was using the rifle, silencer, and sights. We're also getting that Rochester 1873 lever action rifle, also from No More Room in Hell, using the 357 Magnum ammo. I got to use both of these weapons. I really enjoyed them both. Just, a little something different. I think both are very, very usable. No real downsides that I saw. Yeah, good options to have. I don't know how to say this guy's name, but Ouge is now a voice actor in No More Room in Hell 2, coming from No More Room in Hell, the original.
Stay focused. I got these rifle rounds. Using this revolver.
It says it's a random chance joining the overall voice actor pool. I'm pretty sure that every responder in the entire game is using that voice. I'm pretty sure it's like a 100% right now. You're going to hear that guy. Couple new items. We mentioned the satchel earlier. It increases your inventory size. It's one of those passive type items, kind of like the body armor and the boots and the nail gun. Yeah, not too much to say about that. Scope attachments, added a holographic sight, more customization options for responder weapons, and allows players to aim at further away ranges. I'm assuming there's a little bit of zoom in on that, it sounds like. Yeah, I kind of thought we already had holographic sight, but apparently I was wrong. So there are some new power plant extraction points. You might have to walk back outside towards those main entrances. At least that's where one of them was for me. I assume that since there's three, and one of them was at a main entrance, I'm assuming all three are at main entrances to the power plant. You're given a little extra time to book it over there. It seems to make it not hard, but harder. More zombies to fight along the way. So a little more intense, and especially if people are not expecting it and not paying attention, they might get kind of stranded away from their team and have to fight through a larger horde, or who knows, but fun little change. So more power plant changes. The end scenarios no longer require that pre-game, pre-mission ash farm, cooling tower, reclaimer missions. You don't have to do those before going into the central room anymore. And they also made it so that all three power plant end scenarios are equal chance of occurring now. So some zombie combat improvements, hit reaction improvements, more tactile and reactive animations, combat balance improvements. Zombies will not slide or teleport to the player as they attack. I didn't overly notice this or feel this, but I'm sure it's there. Only got to play 2 games so far and didn't quite notice it yet. Some modifications to loot containers. Loot will kind of better correlate to the type of container you're finding it in. The example that they give is that military crates will have padlocks locking up that good gear, and it will be better gear inside. Bug fixes for days. We're going to kind of hold everything up for a few seconds, let you guys pause and read them all. I'll make some comments as I see anything that sticks out to me. First one I notice here is the environmental bugs. Invisible fire at the farmhouse has been put out. Invisible fire at the hospital has also been put out. I told you we're pure. I'm not completely crazy. The fire was on fire. That was unusual. Hey, the fire is on fire. But now we made it. They're going to get rid of it altogether. Next one that kind of stuck out to me was on the server client side. Power-up benefits will stop once the item is dropped. I noticed one of the guys I play with often kind of gets a silencer put on and then seems to have the silencer on other guns or after he drops that weapon. So maybe that's what that is. I don't know. Quite possibly the biggest change, the MC15 inventory icon is no longer missing its foregrip. And I do see a blurb under the zombie notes that spawn zones have been set to more reasonable triggering of zombie encounters. I'm kind of hoping that's maybe the zombies are spawning a little bit farther away. I don't know whether I'm trying to think that, but thinking back to my 2 games, maybe the zombies were not kind of spawning in right on top of me. Maybe it felt the tiniest bit less crowded. I don't want to feel like I kill 3 zombies to have 4 zombies respawn in the next second. Killing the zombies should give me a brief break to do the objectives and things I need to do. So definitely let me know what you guys are thinking of this new loadout update. So far, I'm enjoying it. I'm definitely looking forward to playing some more games later on today. I'm going to probably increase the upload frequency to once a day for a little while. I'm excited to play. Hopefully, you guys are excited to watch some more episodes. As always, drop in some comments. Let me know what you're thinking. Let me know what you're enjoying. Tell me about the update, your new experiences. Did you get infected and lose a character? Like, subscribe. Biggest thing anyone could do right now is come follow me over on Twitch. I'd really appreciate that. Right now, I'm playing Fridays and Tuesdays, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
As always, thank you so much for watching. Interested in seeing more? Here's another video on your screen. If you liked anything you saw, please consider hitting the like button, subscribing, or sharing your thoughts in the comments. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time.